Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading for April 25th to May 1st. Let's see what's coming up here for you, Gemini. I did pick up on very strong Native American energy, so I don't know if you have some kind of connection, or some of you have a connection to Native American energy, but that did come through. So. The light. My light radiates through my life and the world around me. I feel like some of you are also rediscovering your own inner light. I feel like there's clarity coming through for some of you. There is a clearing, healing. I'm hearing the word guidance. It's like there's something that's guiding you. You're tuning in, you're listening to the light within you that is guiding you. Very interesting. Beautiful. Let's keep looking. Let's see what we have. See what the energies are here. I really feel like you're stepping into your power. You're reclaiming your power. Something along those lines. Wow. These cards were jumping out. Okay. These two. Okay. Walking away from, maybe walking away from community, walking away from, I feel like some of you are leaving a job. With the Six of Pentacles, I feel like this is like a job changer, career changer. The Six of Pentacles, I sense job and career. And it feels like a career or a job that had a lot of like favoritism in it, and it felt a bit unfair. Like there was an imbalance in almost kind of like office politics. Like there was a lot of politics in it. And I kind of feel like some of you are choosing to walk away from that. Like not wanting to be on that hamster wheel is what I'm seeing here. Wanting to make your own way, wanting to pave your own path. I feel like independence is really strong here. Oh, wow, beautiful. The sun. Focusing on, there's a lot of light energy here. So there is a strong focus on like your identity, finding out who you are. What do you like? What are you about? Getting to know yourself on a deeper level, kind of coming home, almost like coming home to yourself here. And there's a lot of light and clarity being shed on things that have been confusing, perhaps, for some of you as well. And new opportunities, looking for new opportunities. Maybe feeling a bit stuck on this new beginning, like wanting to bring in a new beginning, but not really sure how to start it or how to, where to go from here. So it kind of feels like there's a little bit of confusion. It's like wanting to bring in, there's something that you're wanting to go towards. A lot of this energy up here is all about walking away from, it's like you're kind of walking away from the energy down here, actually. It feels like a community that feels a bit unbalanced, actually, is what I'm seeing here. Confusion, feeling stuck, and wanting to walk away and go towards your happiness in a new, prosperous new beginning here. Okay, so let's focus on the Eight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. What is this about for Gemini? The King of Swords. I feel like this is you, Gemini. Being very discerning. I feel like you're not maybe letting on a lot of the changes that are happening within you. I feel like this King of Swords is also emotionally detaching from something. So if they haven't necessarily physically walked away, or if you haven't necessarily physically walked away from a job or a community or something you've been a part of for quite some time, there is definitely an emotional detachment. There is, a separating oneself emotionally from something that they have been a part of for quite some time. With this King of Swords. Okay, let's see what else. What else do you need to know about this King of Swords for Gemini? Hard work. Working very hard on healing. Yeah, there's something here that this King of Swords is healing something that broke his heart, broke their heart. Could be male or female. Wanting to have, like, I feel like in order to get to this new beginning, there's some healing that this King of Swords feels like they need to do. Yeah. Courage to kind of come forward, or to go towards make some kind of offer of commitment to something or someone. Or even to themselves, you know, like wanting to offer themselves a new path, wanting to build a new path for themselves, and needing to heal from some things in order to like get over some kind of, not get over in the sense of like get over it, not like that. I meant like to really heal and to overcome fears, overcome, you know, resistance or the pain that something that has caused this King of Swords. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah. Wanting to build, wanting to offer. I feel like this King of Swords wants to, there's some kind of offering, some kind of commitment, some kind of growth, building, wanting to, it can also be like searching for a new job, new career, maybe even starting a new business. Wanting to pave a new path for themselves in some form or another, but it's going to require courage. It's going to require strength from them. What is the Page of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles about? What are they building towards? What is Gemini going towards? What is the offer? Yeah, see another one. It's at a crossroads. I feel like a lot of this is about making an offer to someone because they're all like holding. This person is holding two, you know, coins in their hand, and they're kind of offering it to someone. And the Two of Wands is also like, I'm ready for something. I'm ready to offer something to go in a certain direction. What are they offering? Two of Swords, but also holding back. There's something about this King of Swords with the Two of Swords of, you know, being very much in one's own mind, holding back, kind of setting very strong boundaries, also protective, very, very protective of something that they want to pursue or something that they want to create. It's like they don't want anyone in their space, fiercely protecting something. Let's pull one more here and then we'll move forward. Have any more clarity about this? Wow. Yeah. Oh, well, see, there you go. Thank you. I feel like this is in a relationship. This is some kind of connection. Knight of Cups, Two of Cups. So I feel like this King of Swords is going through some kind of healing work. Like they're kind of healing through some kind of heartbreak, some kind of betrayal, some kind of something that has broken their heart. And as they are doing that, they're also kind of building up this strength to come forward towards someone with a commitment, with an offer of commitment, wanting to offer them something. And it's their heart, I feel like, with the Knight of Cups. But I think they have to heal their heart first, is what they feel. They have to heal their heart first before they can come forward and, you know, want to, you know, start a new beginning or create this new beginning. Okay, so let's go into the Sun and the Seven of Cups. What is this about? I'm hearing decisions, the Seven of Cups, something about decisions. And we have the Ten of Cups that fell kind of halfway here. I feel like there's something about, what is this about? What is the Ten of Cups about? Clarity about this, please. I'm hearing this could be a relationship. And I got kind of like this overwhelming feeling about it too. So what is this about? What is this? Yeah. Like there was like a heavy feeling that came over me when I put the Ten of Cups sideways. Page of Swords, Three of Wands, and the High Priestess. I feel like there's something here about someone wanting a Ten of Cups. I feel like this is about a relationship because we have that Two of Cups energy. We have a lot of like, you know, someone working very hard on themselves in order to come forward with some kind of desire to have this happiness, you know, like this happiness. And with the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Cups sideways, it feels as though someone may feel like they, you know, they want this new beginning. They know that this direction that they want to pursue is their fulfillment and happiness. But with with this sideways, it feels like there's a little bit of not sure, and even with the Seven of Cups, with that confusion, it's like, how do I do this though? I'm not sure what direction to take. I'm not sure how to do this. I know I want this. I just don't know how. And I feel like there's someone here, the Page of Swords and the Three of Wands, is kind of like watching and waiting is the energy that I'm seeing here. The Page of Swords is very often a card of someone who observes, watches, explores, researches, very inquisitive, curious, kind of trying to gather information and trying to sort things through, trying to make sense of things, trying to put the pieces together. And they like to do that through using their logic and reason. They like to use their mind like a puzzle, putting pieces together. And with the Three of Wands, I feel as though there is a determination about it. There is this, I definitely want to go in this direction. This is my new path here. I'm just not sure, or maybe I'm waiting. I'm kind of watching and waiting for something to kind of come through. We do have the High Priestess here. So what do we need to know about this High Priestess? I feel like someone is also tuning into their intuition, perhaps. Oh, okay. So someone here is also getting intuitive, or they're kind of looking deeper into some kind of spiritual connection. That's what I'm hearing. Someone is kind of reflecting back on some fond memories from the past and recognizing the spiritual connection with someone from the past. The High Priestess, I'm very strongly picking up on that someone is kind of reflecting on maybe a relationship that they had with someone from the past. Very good memories, like fond memories, and also kind of picking up on the deeper connection within that they may have not recognized or seen back then. They're now their awareness is opening up and they're kind of seeing how special or how important some connection was to them. They're now valuing it because they're able to see deeper into it. So there's some kind of connection here from the past that has a very strong spiritual connection to it with that High Priestess. Let's clarify the Three of Cups. What do we need to know about the Three of Cups? We have the King of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Can you clarify the Seven of Swords? Okay. So this King of Cups, so this Three of Cups could be not always a third party, could be for some that applies, but for others, this could just be outside influences, like more than one people involved in the influence of some kind of connection here. And this King of Cups is now realizing how much it's like he is needing to kind of be in his own space in order to find the answers from within. Because as he's kind of sitting there contemplating and sorting through things and getting more in touch with his emotions, getting more in touch with what his heart truly wants, he is also realizing how there have been certain attachments or certain patterns in his life that may have contributed to something going in a different direction. I'm feeling something about illusion or something about kind of being guided in a different direction, or maybe what they would perceive as to be the wrong direction. I don't really feel like there is a wrong or right. I feel like everything does happen for a reason. And I feel like everything is kind of put in our path to help us grow and evolve. In hindsight, we look back on it, I'm like, but if I didn't go through that, then I wouldn't have learned that lesson and I wouldn't be who I am today, and I wouldn't be better now, right? So it's like sometimes we have these experiences and we see the significance of them in hindsight. So I feel as though, but I feel like this King of Cups is kind of reflecting back on some kind of connection and kind of seeing how maybe the influence of people outside of the connection. So this could even be like family or friends or teachers or just people's opinions, like things, what other people kind of meddling in some kind of connection here is what I'm kind of sensing, like people meddled in some kind of connection. And it feels like it was a little bit, it was confusing, you know, it really blurred the clarity of what something really was, and it distorted the perception. It's almost like trickery, you know, I'm kind of getting like this tricky kind of vibe here. And it almost kind of like sucked someone into having to value certain things that, you know, doesn't, you know, maybe we're not as in alignment with their authentic self as they thought, you know? So it's kind of like needing to put on a false persona in order to match what other people wanted this King of Cups to become. And now he's kind of like spending all this time in his head and in his mind and in his heart and contemplation, resting, and really, you know, unraveling a lot of this and seeing things much more clearly. Yeah, that Four of Cups. So spending a lot of time in, you know, one's own space, like not wanting to connect emotionally with other people, not wanting to really. So this person is really wanting to be by themselves because they're needing to find answers, you know, within themselves. And sometimes it feels like, you know, if there's too many people and their opinions and what they think and what they think what you should do, it gets confusing. And that may have caused that in the first place. So, there's a lot of clarity coming in here, and there's also this victory. There's a victory happening here. There is success. There's someone kind of finding the answers that they need by spending time alone, by spending time by themselves. So very beautiful. Okay, Ace of Pentacles and Eight of Swords. What do we need to know about this? So feeling stuck on how to get started on this new path, this new beginning. What do we need to know about this? The Queen of Cups. So I kind of feel like this King of Cups, who is going through all these transformations, and the King of Swords, I feel like is similar energy, going through all these changes, really getting into their heart, making sense of things, wanting to approach a Queen of Cups here, but not know how. What else do we need to know about this Queen of Cups? I feel like this Queen of Cups, the energy that I'm picking up on is someone who is, I'm hearing like wears her heart on her sleeve. Very compassionate, understanding, willing to work with someone. And also has had, you know, her fair share of experiences where she needed to experience in order to find the truth of her heart as well. And so she sits very powerfully in herself, you know, and it's almost as if the beautiful thing about the Queen of Cups that I'm being brought to the attention of is this Queen of Cups, no matter what she's gone through or maybe what people have done to her, it didn't make her cold. You know, it didn't make her like turn off to love. She still like loves unconditionally. I think she's just learned how to set stronger boundaries. She's learned how to be discerning, but it didn't harden her heart, which is really beautiful. And it's going to help in this new beginning and this new path of hers, because she still is choosing to live with an open heart, regardless of where she's been. And I think a lot of it has to do with her own deep understanding of why some things happened the way they did. So it's not about she doesn't hold on to those resentments. You know, she's not holding on to, you know, what's been done to her. It's more about her understanding why she had to go through those experiences or down that path, and knowing that she doesn't need to be angry about it, or she doesn't need to hold, or or maybe she did go through that journey of to be angry and to allow herself to feel those things, but then also transcend them, you know, and to release them, knowing that, you know, she doesn't want those things to have power over her. Wow, look at that. 10 of Pentacles. Long-term commitment, success. I'm seeing a lot of success here. Success in one's own endeavors, and also a lot of success coming together. So there is a lot of abundance here. So this is like the perfect match, actually, that these two souls are on. They're on the right path. They're doing the right things. They're making the right choices, the right commitments. Very, very beautiful. Very protected. This energy is very protected. So also with this Five of Wands, I also feel as though this they're fighting for this connection with this Five of Wands. Like they're doing what they need to do in order to make this happen, is what I'm seeing. In the right way. So I'm not seeing, and this is not necessarily like conflict or discord. I feel like this is about being strong enough to do what you need to do, to be willing to step up to the plate kind of thing. Like, what changes do I need to make? Where do I need to make some adjustments in my life? And being willing to do that because you see someone or something worth that. Knight of Swords, beautiful. I feel like this is very strong determination. This could also be communication or like a message coming in. Someone saying something. Can we clarify this Knight of Swords? What do we need to know about this Knight of Swords? Six of Swords. Wow. Ten of Swords. Someone needing to walk away from chaos. Someone walking away from chaos. So someone here needing to say something. Maybe someone's needing to say something in order to walk away or put an end to like a chapter. Put an end to a painful chapter here. Maybe someone's walking away from something that's been pretty painful. What else do we need to know? But there is something about the voice. So there's something about speaking, vocalizing, having the courage to say something, having the courage to speak up is what I'm hearing here. I need to know Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Creating a new beginning. Yeah, the world. Yeah. So there's something kind of ending here. It's definitely the ending to that cycle of separation. That's what I'm hearing. Ending to the cycle of separation. Can we have one more about this? Wow. Okay, so there's some kind of event happening. There's some kind of destined change. I feel like it feels kind of sudden, or it feels like something kind of dropping in that's going to help someone put an end to something. I'm kind of hearing divine intervention here. There's divine intervention. There's also something about divine timing as well. It has to be the right time. Another one here with the Wheel of Fortune in the world. What is this about? What does this mean? Yeah, look at that. Two of Pentacles. So change. This is going to be like a move, a traveling plan. There is some physical movement, change. A lot of times Two of Pentacles is like a job offer, like an opportunity to go somewhere, move somewhere, something coming in here. Let me clarify this. What is the Two of Pentacles? Oh, wow. Something that's going to make someone very, very... It's a wish come true. Nine of Cups is often a wish come true. So something someone has been wishing. There is movement. I mean, I kind of feel like there's something coming in, like dropping in. There is, and maybe that's what the messenger is. There's something here. There's a message. There's something dropping in, something being offered perhaps. And it's going to help someone walk away from, this chapter, this toxic cycle, or something that's been very painful. Paving a way for a new beginning here. It's going to help really put an end to that chapter. It's a destined event. it could be a job offer, but it's something that's a wish fulfillment. So something someone's been asking for or wishing for, something that's going to make someone very happy and very content, feeling like they have all their cups and they're happy with the way things are. And then there's movement forward here. And at the bottom of the deck, we have a 9 of Wands, which is actually really interesting to pair with that, the World, because we've learned what we needed to learn. We were able to complete the chapter. I feel like someone here went through some kind of cycle or pattern or some kind of chapter in their life where they needed to learn some very important lesson. Like there's something that they needed to detach themselves from. I feel like it could have been, and we did have the Devil card here, so it could have been some kind of pattern or cycle or something that someone was attached to. It could even be like codependency. You know, there are these things that could have been toxic that have been affecting someone's life. And there was something that they needed to go through that helped them detach themselves from that, help them release themselves from that. And now that they've kind of wrapped that up, they've understood the lesson, they get it, they understood it, they've really grown and evolved through it. It's almost like natural order for that chapter to close up and to move on to something else. And so there is something coming in for this person who has embodied, this soul lesson that they needed to learn. And it's like you're graduating, you're ready to move on, you're ready to go on to the next thing. You've outgrown this place in your life. And so there is spirit kind of helping because you're on your path, so it's like when you are in alignment with your true path, your soul purpose, this universe helps, it supports it. It supports the growth. It wants you to grow because it helps the collective. Our growth, our individual growth, our light contributes to the collective. So it's not just for us. Our awakening is not just about us only. It helps everything and everyone. So there is that support from the universe that's coming in here. Okay, let's look into some oracle cards here. What's an obstacle for Gemini this week? Feeling happy with where you are. I feel like there's a lot changing, right? Like we're kind of shifting into a path where we are happy, but I feel like there may be some people who feel like where you are right now though is not fulfilling. It feels like, I know that my happiness is elsewhere. My contentment, my joy, my happiness is elsewhere with someone else. With the connection that I really desire. And so that may be something that kind of tends to, loom over the current circumstances. Like it's like as we're kind of waiting between two worlds, the one where we're in right now is not the one that is resonating with who we've become or who we're becoming. And so to feel fulfilled with where we are is difficult. So I kind of feel like there may be someone here that's kind of feeling a little bit like this is not where I want to be. But things are changing though. Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, there's blessings coming in. So this is what's positive for you, Gemini, that's coming. There are blessings. Can we have more about these blessings? I feel like there is an offer to move somewhere where someone will be much more happy there. It's like maybe where someone is living is not really like resonating with who they are, or, like it doesn't resonate with their frequency. And they feel a little bit out of place is what I'm seeing, like really disconnected and out of place and just wanting to go somewhere else. They don't want to be there is what I'm hearing. I feel like it's really specific for like one person. So I feel like with this blessings, there's something coming in here that's going to help move someone from where they are to a place where they'll just feel better. We have one more. Going forward. Yeah, I love this. There's so much reassurance that there is a path opening up here. I know it's hard to wait. I know that feels a little bit like it's never going to happen, but change is actually the one guarantee we do get. So it's like, it doesn't stay, nothing ever stays the same forever, even especially the stuff where we don't like. So that's something that, it's something we can look forward to. So beautiful reading, Gemini. Let me actually pick one more here of an animal totem. Animal message for Gemini of April 25th. Be fearless and bold. I'm actually going to read a little bit of the message here for this one. I'm feeling like Badger Spirit rejoices as your persistence and commitment to what is true for you. Whatever you seek, your tenacity and faith in your partnership with Spirit is paying off, and the results will soon coalesce into form in your world. The gift of Badger Spirit is the surety that taking a risk now and being courageous, fearless, and bold will yield wonderful results. This is a time to harness your will and apply it consistently to the pursuit of your dreams. Know that no matter the temporary outer conditions, you will manifest your desires in divine timing and in the form that Spirit deems best for you. Badger Spirit says you have what it takes to get what you want, so assert yourself. Be fearless and be bold, shining your light as your purpose calls you into the world. New relationships are also a given green light now. Don't be afraid to make the first move. Badger Spirit loves your brave and mighty heart. I love that. I was literally smiling through that whole thing because it was exactly this entire reading summed up in one card. So there's your confirmation. I hope that that was reassuring for some of you in the connection and a new path, new beginning. I know it's hard to wait and I know that it's uncomfortable, but it is on the way. It truly is. So I hope that helps. If you found this reading resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for next week. Bye, Gemini.